What up, crypto lovers and enthusiasts? Happy day today. Big day today. Federal Reserve is gonna let us know what they're gonna do regarding the rate cuts. Are they gonna cut 25 basis points? Are they gonna not cut at all? Are they gonna cut more? I'll give you my thoughts on it, as we are just a few hours away from the happening. By the time you watch this video, it'll probably already have passed. So we're gonna go over some possible scenarios there, and then we're gonna take a look at 3 altcoins: Loom, Tank, and Mana. All right, and so without further ado, let's do this. And maybe some more, and maybe a couple other meme coins that I think that are in really good areas to kind of nibble in, to start to buy in. As you know, I think we have a long way to go as we look at Bitcoin right now. As far as pricing, I think Bitcoin has a long way to go. And after these 3 days in a row of new all-time highs, right? Starting Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Today's Wednesday. We gave a little bit back. It could be just people positioning themselves. Maybe there's some news. Maybe there's some leak. There's some leak regarding what the Federal Reserve is going to do. I mean, you can't put it past the fact that could happen, right? And people maybe got some news, or it could be that people market makers are dropping the markets a little bit, so that when the news comes out and the news maybe is bullish, this will turn around and go the other way. Because I have seen it, before the news comes out of whatever news event is going to be, information is going to be, whatever data is going to come out. Sometimes they do this before moving it up, before it moves up. Okay, so keep that in mind. But no big deal. Bitcoin is now just looking like it's touching the top of this triangle, right? Maybe testing it for support. I don't think we're going to drop down like crazy, unless, now let's talk about the Federal Reserve and what they have to say. Okay, now the expectations are 25 basis points, okay? But the most important things that we're going to see, because more than likely that's going to happen, that won't move the markets too much. I think it'll move them a little bit. It'll probably allow this red to probably be either smaller, this body be smaller, right? Closer to 105,000, or maybe even turn green today and go up. Okay, I don't expect a huge rally because everyone is expecting 25 basis point cuts. But what we want to find out after is what the Fed has planned. How many cuts are they going to make for 2025? Okay, could it be 4, 3, or less than 3? If there's 4, I think that will probably cause the price of everything to go up stronger than what it would be if it's just 3 cuts, for example. Okay. I think the expectations is anywhere around 3 or 4. All right, and if it's less, if they start projecting less rate cuts in 2025, then I could see us dropping lower than this, maybe losing this triangle and coming back down here, a sub 100,000. Okay, but that would probably just be in the short term. That would probably just be a knee-jerk reaction to that. Okay. All right, so that's Bitcoin. Let's see what happens today regarding the Fed. I gave you some scenarios, and now let's take a look at these three altcoins, because as you guys know, I love low caps. I think they are going to make people a lot of money if you are in the right ones. Mana, okay, meme, archaic, numismatic asset. Okay, Mana. All right, now this is come out of Goatius Maximus. Okay, it's coming out of that camp. Okay, let's see what they have here. This is the third coin. I've mentioned this one to you already. Created by Goat. Okay, right, as you can see. I forget what the other 2 were, but this is the third one. I think Fartcoin was one of them, and I put Fartcoin in your radar a long time ago when it came out. And it's at hundreds of millions of market cap. I forget what the other one is. I can't remember. And then this one, current market cap 18.1 million. So if it does what the other ones do, and the chart looks pretty good, right? Chart looks pretty good. If it does what the other ones do, it looks basically like it's making a triangle, if you can see that, right? All right, you can see that. So let's see. Eventually, I think this will break up higher. If it does what the other ones do, and it gets listed on exchanges and everything, this thing is going to go much higher, and probably into the hundreds of millions, right? Like the other 2 did. 18.3 million market cap, 10.1 million in volume. I already mentioned this one to you guys, but it's looking pretty nice. It only has a few days, right? 8 days, 9 hours old. Okay, so keep that in mind. Maybe we go lower, maybe we break below this and get back, touch the 786. But so far so good. Maybe just nibble, right? Maybe it touches the 618, which would be at 0.016, and the 786 would be at 0.009. Right now it's at 0.018. But if the rest of the market starts moving up, I think this one will too, and eventually this thing will probably go higher because they're probably going to list it on exchanges. And once that happens, tier 1 exchanges, when that happens, this thing could possibly explode. So definitely keep this one in mind, Mana, if you're looking to get into something. Another one, let's go put this back into the 4-hour. Take this out. Another one is Loom. Okay, and I mentioned Loom to you guys before. I mentioned this. I mentioned all these to you guys already, but I wanted to bring your attention back to them because after seeing some more data come out, some more charts come out, it gives some more clarity, right? The more information we have, the better decisions we can make. The better information we have, the better decisions we can make. Let's take a look at Mana really quickly. See what people are talking about, right? See Farcoin, Goat, Mana. Right, I forget what the 3 other coins are. If I can remember, I will do my best to let you guys know. But yeah, this is coming from that camp, man. So I mean, and those are the ones. Basically, those are the ones that start. They got the whole AI meme coin meta started. Okay, so that this is their 3rd coin coming out of that camp. You should probably look at it really strongly. Okay, Loom is another one. This one is out of base. This one, Mana is in Solana. Or is Loom right here? Yesterday Loom was at price $8. It's at $11.92 now. Okay, you can see it's having a great day. Hopefully this is kind of the bottom area. Okay, look at this triangle that it's in. It's kind of below it, but it's done that before. Okay, but I mean this hopefully is the bottom, right? And maybe it spends a little bit of time consolidating and then starts moving back up here. So maybe, just maybe, you might have bought this at the bottom. 11.9 million market cap, 1.5 million in volume. Luminous. I like this project. And it's dropped so much, maybe people are losing a little bit of interest. But I mean, if these guys keep working, doing what they're supposed to, it's a meme coin, but it's an AI meme, and I think it's a month and 9 days old, guys. Okay, so I think this thing has a bright future. I see it in a lot of lists, and people are down on it now because of the price action. But once it starts moving up, people are going to be really up on it. So keep that stuff in mind. Okay, I think this one could be a winner. I think Mana could be a winner as well, and I think this one also could be a winner here. I touched on it yesterday. Agent Tank, okay, 28.7 million market cap, and today it's having a red day. Now, with this chart, it's quite possible that it's topped out and it starts moving down, right? And drops, consolidates at a much lower price. That is the risk, but it could be, and this project looks pretty good. That it's just taking a breather right now before the next leg up. Okay, so if you want to, first you obviously have to do your homework, right? But if you want to get in these things, make sure you just nibble. Don't put in, again, don't bet the house unless you do thorough research and you're convinced on something. But even then, just based on this chart, I would wait. I would nibble and wait a day, see what happens. Nibble, wait a day or two, see what happens, right? So you can get an idea, see what tomorrow looks like, see what what the next week looks like, because then you get a better idea. Is it dropping? Is it going higher? And that way you're cost averaging, right? You're cost averaging. So either way, I think that DCAing is the best way to do it. Okay, if you put it all in at once and this thing drops, that's it. You can't do anything more. All right. But if you nibble and this thing drops, okay, you can average in, right? You can lower your cost average. If you buy right now, this thing goes higher. Okay, you buy higher, but your average is actually lower than the price because you bought lower, right? So I mean, it makes sense no matter what. These numbers are pretty good. 28.4 million market cap, 8.6 million in volume. Agent Tank. Definitely take a look at this one. And that was it. Those are the 3 that I wanted to bring to your attention. Let's go back to Bitcoin, and I think that's it. Market is just bracing, just bracing itself, waiting for that decision. Dow Jones finally having a green day. Nasdaq looks fine. S&P 500 just look at this from the Dow Jones. That's all right. I think everything still looks pretty good. Let's take a look at the DXY. DXY just kind of refusing to just go down. It's fighting for sure. Look at that. But I think it's a losing battle. But we'll see. We're going to take that day by day as well. But I think it is going to be a losing battle. All right, guys, we're going to leave it there. Guys, let's see what happens today. But really, as long as we get the 25 basis point cut, maybe the market will trend slightly higher. But I think a lot of it depends on what they are forecasting for 2025 in terms of cuts. Okay, if they're forecasting less, Then 3 cuts, maybe we'll see a red day, you know, maybe a red week, but I don't think so. Look between 3 and 4. If we see like 4, then I think the markets start moving up. If we see 3, I think markets will trend up slowly. All right, but let's see what happens. You'll know by the time you see this video. All right, guys, if you can, please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment. I'm trying to grow this channel, and all that stuff really does help. With all that said, I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace.